to make my presentation interesting with photographs and videos. Okay. If you don't mind, can we wait for more 5 minutes? I got a message that maybe some more people may be coming in. Sir, you are from which organization?
I represent Chhavar Chai.
Okay.
We are in packaging business of tea.
Of tea. Okay, great. How about you?
I am a coffee planter.
Excellent, excellent. So you are coming from Karnataka?
No, I am coming from Kodaikanal, Tamil Nadu.
Okay, okay.
We are from Gujarat.
Okay.
We are exporter and distributor, especially in Gujarat market.
Okay. You mean to say for coffee?
In tea.
In tea. Okay. How about you?
I am Santosh. I represent Best Control India,
Right.
which markets a few of your products.
Okay. How about you, madam?
I'm a reporter from Food and Beverage Management.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Right. ये एक कुछ वीडियोस दिखाने हैं तो इसलिए लाइक सो मच.
आप यहाँ पे
tea storage. I'll be also talking about food security. Greatpro is a company which deals in a specific kind of technology called as aromatic technology that is completely airtight. Any kind of commodity, tea, coffee, spices, seeds, right? And also how we reduce the storage losses. My presentation will be related to that. I don't see it's worth to wait further, and I'll start my presentation. To start with, on a goodwill, let me start with a small video by which we can thank our nature. Can you switch off the lights, please?
I see trees of Greece, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, bright, blessed days, dark, sacred night. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colours of a rainbow, so pretty in the sky, also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Quite simply wonderful.
So at one side we thank our nature and we say what a wonderful world. But there is also a sad story to it in the other part of the world. I don't know whether you have seen this. It's hunger. My great friends, let this not come to you as a surprise. But it's real. Have them living around us and in our neighborhood today. We can change it with prayers and always lending a helping hand to those in need. Thank nature for food and water that they already have. This is the other part of the world. Hunger. This is one more reason why we have to thank God for the food that we can have easily, but in the other hand, ironically, we still waste the food that we buy. I feel very grateful for what I have today. We are so blessed for the wonderful works of nature's hand in our life today. Just think of this. I felt very fortunate to live in this part of the world. I promise I will never waste my food, no matter how bad it can taste and how full I may be. I promise not to waste water. I pray that this little boy will be elevated from his suffering. Nothing can be worse than this. I pray that we will be more sensitive towards the suffering in the world around us and not be blinded by our own selfish nature and interests. I hope this picture will always serve you as a reminder to us about how fortunate we are and that we must never take things for granted. Think and look at this when you complain about your food and the food we waste daily. May all human beings be free from suffering. Let's think of not wasting food. This is one of the photographs which had won Nobel Award. In this case, the vulture is waiting for the kid to die. And the photographer, after some days, couldn't digest this and had to do suicide. This is the other part of the world, of which the earlier good part of the world I showed you. So what it says is, we are not far away from such kind of things if we don't preserve what we have, if we don't properly store what we have, if we don't reserve what we have properly. That's what is called as hunger. Thank you so much for listening to this slideshow and an earlier video. Of course, it's not made by me, but I thought if we share it with people, we'll at least reduce the wastage of food which we consume. I'm Avinash. I repeat, I represent GrainPro. GrainPro is a US-based company which deals in a special kind of technology called as hermetic technology. We are into reducing post-harvest losses in any kind of dry agricultural commodities, and of course we help the industry, the farmers, NGOs, food corporations in reducing the post-harvest losses of seeds, grains, spices, coffee, tea, and preserve it without using any chemicals. Now, since it's a topic of tea and coffee, what are the serious storage problems when it comes to tea or coffee? One is the moisture. If the atmospheric moisture comes in contact with the commodity, the flavor changes. I'm sure you will understand that the business of tea and coffee is dependent on flavor, aroma and taste. Right? So moisture is the biggest problem. If there is a slight change in our daily tea, we feel in our mind, oh, today the tea is a bit different. Either the sugar is more, either the sugar is less, either the taste of the tea has changed, or the chai patti has changed, or there is something wrong with the coffee. The flavor is different, right? So moisture creates a problem in the taste, color and aroma of a coffee or tea. Insects damage the quality of the commodity, and long exposure to air results into oxidation, and again the taste or flavor changes. So these are the major problems related to tea or coffee. Now we come from hermetic storage. We deal in a unique technology called as hermetic storage. Now what exactly is hermetic storage? As you all know, our grandfathers or forefathers used to store their grains or seeds in polished earthen pots like this. Even in our native places, you may have seen the cow dung ka chapris. Inside that the grains used to be preserved. Why? For the only reason is cutting the contact of the atmosphere, coming in contact with the commodity. The same principle is called as hermetic storage. Now in this case, in the earthen pot, what happens is, suppose there is a commodity, any grain which has insect infestation. Because of breathing, slowly the oxygen goes down and the carbon dioxide comes up. Because of increase in carbon dioxide, all the live insects and the eggs get killed naturally. Now there is no requirement of any chemical fumigation. I am talking about our ancestors who developed this technology. Now based on this simple principle, we developed some unique products. But before getting into products, if you see this graph, it's very simple. The base is the humidity in the atmosphere, and this line shows the moisture content of the commodity. Now, below 60-65% humidity, Canada, Switzerland, or those countries where cold climate is there, in those countries, the fungal activity and infestation levels are very low because the atmosphere is cold. But in countries like India, Indian subcontinent, Middle East, Southeast Asia, Philippines, Thailand, Middle East, the humidity is always about 60-65%, where the fungal activity and infestation levels start shooting up. As sudden rains happens or rainy season comes, development of black colored mold involving aflatoxins damage the commodity. So if we follow airtight storage of any kind of dry agricultural commodities, tea, coffee, seeds, spices, grains, the problem due to infestation and fungus can be brought under 100% control. So what we developed from this technology, some unique products. One of the unique products is called as cocoons. Cocoons are made of PVC plastic. They come in two parts. One is a base and one is a top cover. Cocoons can be used for storing of any dry agricultural commodities in open air or inside the warehouse. Cocoons come with a warranty of 5 years and has a lifespan of 10 to 15 years. If well maintained, cocoons can perform for 20 years also. Let me show you how actually a cocoon is installed. This is just a demonstration for you to understand how actually a cocoon is installed. First, lay the base. Start loading the cocoon. Once it reaches to a specific height, you seal it from the, cover it from the top and zip it from the center. This is not a perfect installation, but just for you to understand what exactly a cocoon is. These cocoons can be used by our government for reducing the losses which we see on a lot of news channels, what kind of storage losses we are doing. Apart from that, group of farmers can use it. Coffee industry is already using it. Tea industry is already using it. Seed companies, small farmers, for them also we have some unique solution. So this is a cocoon which is available in different sizes, starting from 5 metric ton, 5 ton, 10 ton, 20 ton, 50, 100, 150, 300, goes up to 1000 ton. The beauty of cocoon is you can install it in open air under the sun. Let's assume that we have put some coffee inside a cocoon, green coffee. It is raining round a year, 365 days, but not even a single drop of water or moisture will pass inside to damage the commodity. If some people are from coffee industry, you will believe that green coffee cannot be stored for more than 1 year. Because of bleaching is a very big problem, right? But if you store it in cocoons, or there is another wonderful product called a super grain bag, the bleaching is completely brought under control and the taste, flavor exactly remains as it is. The only consideration is it should be stored at 11 or 12% of moisture content. Now cocoons can be installed in one place or can be carried from one place to another. Think of it that suppose you have installed a cocoon today for 3 or 6 months. After 6 months you require this cocoon in some other place, maybe in Ahmedabad, maybe in Delhi. Just remove all the material, pack the cocoon in the bag, put it in a truck and carry it to another place. These are some of the cocoons used by coffee industry. To name a few, Ecom Gill. Ecom Gill is one of the largest trader in the world which deals in coffee. Ecom Gill has been using 8 cocoons since last couple of years. Recently or currently, they have placed more order for 4 cocoons. Why? Because they found very good results in the cocoons. Same way, Badra Coffee. The top left one is from Tata Coffee. This is from Badra Coffee. So majority of coffee players of Karnataka believe in cocoon technology and they are using it. Now, many of exporters, I am sure a lot of people from here have a goal of storage as well as exporting coffee and make money. But when the container passes from one country to other country, it travels in different climatic conditions. Say morning time, if it's going from hot and humid climate, at night time it's colder climate. Now because of this variation in the atmosphere, the container heats up and inside the commodity loses moisture as well as sometimes infestation comes in. Now, inside the container, because of the exchange of gases and moisture, condensation takes place. If condensation happens in tea or coffee, the quality of your coffee goes badly because the buyer is very smart. In just one cupping, he can identify that there's a lot of change in coffee and you may lose business. That's why we develop a unique product called as TransSafe Liner. These TransSafe Liner come in two sizes, for two sizes of containers, 20 feet as well as 40 feet. Now this TransSafe Liner works like a cocoon inside the container. यानी कि in simple language, जैसा माल आप यहाँ से भेजोगे, ठीक उसी तरह का माल आपका कस्टमर मिलेगा. So there won't be any change in taste, color, flavor, aroma of your commodity. No insect infestation will develop. For a simple reason, it works on the hermetic principle, right? Now, interesting. If you are a coffee player, you may be knowing that a lot of coffee exporters are exporting their coffee in this kind of unique bag called a super grain bag. This super grain bag is available in 60 kg coffee. Now in India currently, a lot of Ejira bag is being used for storage as well as export of coffee. But due to the porosity in that bag, there is an exchange of gases as well as moisture get attracted. So the flavor in the coffee is being changed. To counter that, GrainPro developed this super grain bag. Now before getting into coffee, I'll show you the uniqueness of the super grain bag. You can use your super grain bag in your house to store grains which you get from your native place. I'm sure a lot of people store their grains at home. Rice, wheat, various commodities. Of course, I'll be coming to tea and coffee, but we also take care of Nepal, and in Nepal there is an interesting observation. Now, like in India, we have our distributors called as Pest Control India. The same way we have our distributor called as Pest Control Nepal. Now, the current storage system of that country is in such kind of drums, but they do face a lot of storage problem. What we did was, we systematically introduced super grain bags in this market. Nepal is at an elevated area, so the oxygen is already on a bit lower part. Now, if you put infested material, insect infested material inside the super grain bag, because of the breathing going on inside the bag, the grains breathe, the insects breathe as well as the eggs breathe. Because of the breathing, the oxygen inside the bag starts falling down and the insects become restless because of increase in carbon dioxide. They start climbing to the top of the bag in the hunt of oxygen because carbon dioxide is heavier than oxygen. So now, you can see a lot of restless insects. Slowly they climb up, and in the photograph towards the left side, you can see on the top, the insects have gathered and they are killed naturally. No use of chemicals. Now look at it in a different way. Why to put infested grains? If you have a super grain bag, you have a good quality material which is dried properly, put it inside the super grain bag as it is, no new insect infestation will develop. No chemicals need to be used. So in an organic way, you can store your own grains, you can store coffee, tea. Now I know that in coffee, infestation is not a problem, or in tea, insect infestation is not a problem, but moisture is a problem, exchange of gases with the atmosphere is a problem, and preserving the original taste, color and aroma is a problem. So that's why this super grain bag can solve the problem when it is of smaller kind of storage. For bigger storage, cocoons of course is. If some of the tea players may be importing some flowers, chamomile or some flavoring agents, vanilla, which gives taste or smell to the tea, right? Now I understand that lot of this imported stuff gets lot of infestation, severe infestation, and it's already expensive, so it results into losses. But in cocoon, we have one more arrangement in which you can do CO2 fumigation to get the material insect free. I'll be coming to that point on a bit later. So this is super grain bag. These super grain bags are reusable bag. You can visit our stall and have a look at super grain bag as well as cocoon. You can see the dead insects on the top. So let's not wait to kill the insects. Let's think the other way around of storing or preserving the actual quality without any insect infestation. Now this what I am showing is for all dry agricultural commodities. We have a client called Badra Coffee. Have you heard about it? Those who are from coffee industry may have heard about it. So the coffee is getting packed inside the super grain bag and getting ready for exports to preserve the flavor. Badra Coffee is in Karnataka. They also use cocoons. Let me show you a video on super grain bag used for coffee.